Okay, without a calendar in front of us, we think it's welcome to day 43. We've just left that Shoal Cove beach where we stayed for 2 days, and on the way out we're going to hike the Chambers Cove Trail. Supposed to go way up high to a lookout. Problem today is that it's foggy, as it usually is around here. It can be apparently all the time, so we're still going to walk it, and hopefully it burns off by the time we get there. We'll see you on the trail. Day 44. I'm not sure what my last update said, whether I had the right day or not, but today is day 44.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am
Positive?
sure. Yeah, I'm positive. We're leaving the Burin Peninsula. We stayed here 5 nights. It's a really great place to come. A lot of tourists don't come here for some odd reason. And it's a beautiful piece of land. So it's July 15th. We have to be at Port aux Basques July 19th because we're taking a ferry first thing in the morning on the 20th. So we're going to start making our way towards that area, far end of, opposite end of Newfoundland and St. John's, really. So what did we do? We
hiked.
You saw the 2 hikes that we went on.
Had lunch at a lady's house, a stranger.
Yeah, we met some at that Tide Cove beach. A lady named Nancy stopped and talked to us. Everybody stopped and talked to us. They were really curious about us folks from BC, so we had a lot of people come and talk to us for quite a while too, which was kind of nice. Anyways, Nancy's the one who told us about this Chamber Cove hike that we went on. You've already seen footage. That's the one in the fog. Then she said to us, so we went there yesterday morning and did this hike. And just as we got there, we see this Nancy, elderly lady Nancy, just coming off this hike. Oh, okay. And she goes, yeah, hey, if you want to, stop by for a cup of tea after. She gave us her address. So after we finished the hike, we said, well, maybe what I wanted to do, I wanted to interview Nancy, put her on the YouTube, because she knows the whole entire backstory of that ship disaster, which is that hike we went on yesterday when the 3 naval ships went down in Chambers Cove, and that's the hike, the memorial that we went up and saw yesterday. So we said, yeah, let's go to Nancy's place, and we're going to ask her to interview for the channel. We went over there. I tried. She would not be interviewed on the channel. She said she didn't do well in front of cameras. So, but we go there, and she had a whole lunch already made for us in anticipation of us coming by after the hike.
It was absolute lovely.
She had soup and sandwiches and dessert and tea and coffee. The people are just so nice around here. So that's what we did. We stayed in Tides Beach last night. You've seen the aerial footage of that. Very, very quiet spot. Just just Judy and I and that other van, which you may have seen at Shoal Cove Beach. French couple. We were kind of following each other around a little bit here on this peninsula. So anyways, that's where we are. Day 44. Heading towards...
Is it Gander?
Yeah, Clarenville and Gander and all of that sort of stuff. So
All the tourist parts.
all the tourist spots. Okay, well, see you on the road. 46. Welcome. So the last couple of days we've just been making our way from the Burin Peninsula down to the bottom of Newfoundland, where we have to be on the ferry that takes us from Port aux Basques, Newfoundland, to Cape Breton Island in Nova Scotia. And that leaves on the morning of the 20th. So you saw the Burin Peninsula. We stayed at Tidal Pebble Beach. We made our way over to Gander. We stayed at Jonathan's Pond Campground.
Very nice, very nice.
Very nice. That was for shower and laundry purposes. And then we're trying to figure out what to do with the remainder of our time here. So we're making our way down coast. And on our list we had Bleeding Tickles. It's the name of a place. And we look up Bleeding Tickles and we just can't figure out why anybody's going there. I never wrote why we wanted to go there on our list. But I knew if it was on my list, it was on there for a reason. So we went an hour off the beaten path. And it was a very, very roughish type road, wasn't it, to get there?
It was.
And we paid for campsite at Ocean View Park Campground, $24. Beautiful campsite. There's hardly anybody camping at the campsite. But once we got to the campsite, we realized why Bleeding Tickles was on our list.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this campground provided 3 beaches, and 3 beaches alone, just because of the way the beaches wound in and out of the coves. Probably the nicest beaches that we have seen to date. It looked like you look out from all these coves and it's just islands and stuff up there. It was like in Thailand or something. It was awesome. And then it happened.
It happened.
Judy crashed the drone.
I did not crash the drone.
Ow.
You did.
The drone had because I've crashed it so many times, we took it high. We're trying to get the whole overview of these 3 beaches. That was just wild.
He was sad.
And at 150 meters up, it went into the death roll. And it just happened. I don't know why. I knew one of these times was going to be the one-way flight. And this morning proved to be that time.
Yeah, it was sad.
So, no more drone. The good news is, we're on our way to... We've left Bleeding Tickles. We're back on the Trans-Canada Highway.
And it's 34 degrees.
It's hot out, 34. But we're heading down to meet some friends at Corner Brook. And just so happens I found a drone for sale in Corner Brook. A used drone, just like mine. For $400, $300 or $400, something like that. See what we can get it for anyways. So, but the drag is, I lost all our aerial footage of Tidal Pebble Beach, the Burin Peninsula. I lost the footage.
You didn't, did you?
Yeah. I lost the beautiful footage of the most 3 epic beaches that we've stayed at so far last night. So, oh well. Anyways, that's where we're at. And, Judy can just get her shit together and learn how to fly a drone.
Stop it.
Ow. Would be good. We'll see you later. Day 48. Tomorrow we catch the ferry off of Newfoundland over to Nova Scotia. And you've seen the footage of this Cape St. George's that we went to. Really hard to do it justice without a drone.
It's spectacular.
It's
Breathtaking. He doesn't like that word.
Since the drone incident where somebody crashed it.
No. He did. We just saw it go right into the water.
Anyways, yeah, so we're making our way over to the Portabax Ferry now for the 6-hour boat ride over to Nova Scotia. That's tomorrow. We're going to just camp up somewhere by the ferry tonight. Yes, it's with a heavy heart we leave Newfoundland. We really enjoyed our time here. Exceeded our expectations by a country mile. It's just...
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What's the word?
It's
breathtaking.
breathtaking. Okay, we'll see you. Day 49, our last morning in Newfoundland. We're right by the Portabax Ferry here. Slept here last night on the side of the road, but as you can see, a beautiful side of the road. Just about to make some coffee, and let's check on her lordship. Her lordship.
Hi.
Say hi to everybody. There's a glimpse, guys. You know what I'm talking about. It's a day 49. I think day 49. There's our ship. It's a travel day today. We don't sail for 3 hours. It's a 6-hour journey. Yeah, it's a day today, a lost day. But we'll get some work done on the ship, taking our computer, our power pack, get some editing done, got to file a bunch of receipts and stuff as well, so make use of the time. They look quite a bit different than our ferries, I'll tell you that.